What is up, boys, girls, and everybody in between? I'm your host, Ben/Ben Studios. I hope you all having a fabulous, magnificent day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, whatever it shall be for you, whatever time you're currently watching this gorgeous video. So, as I said before in my previous video, I stated that I said that when I do this location, there's gonna be two locations, kind of just like the FNAF, kind of like my FNAF 4 video. Where there was like two separate locations, but within the same game. So honestly, this would probably be a good segue. First, we have Circus Babies Entertainment and Rentals, which I used this sign just because I generally don't know what else I would use this sign for. I think this would work the best. Also, like, I also realized that there is no like actual Circus Baby sign, so that might be a small issue. But excuse me. Yeah. As you can see, here are gonna be our two floors. So if you guys don't know, Circus Baby Entertainment and Rentals, they are the underground bunker. It's like they are the actual FNAF Swiss location game area, which all that takes place in. So that's what we're gonna be, building today. So we have these two floors. This is gonna be the main floor, but like this is gonna be for like the more tech or like the more backstage areas. So this is gonna be used for like the scooping room, the breaker room, parts and service, or not parts and service. Yeah, parts and service probably too. Yeah, it's like all the more techie stuff is gonna have this floor, but then everywhere else is gonna have this floor. And that being said, let's get into the cast. I always forget to turn off the light switch. I always like have it on to make sure it works and stuff, but I always just forget it. I'm pretty sure this time it's like the only one location where I didn't add or take away anybody. Okay, well that's not true. I guess if you want to count anyone who I took away, I technically took away Bon Bon, but he's right here, and I technically took away Bonnet. It's just I didn't include her. But besides that, we should have everyone. So here, of course, you have Circus Baby, Laura, the Funtime Freddy, and Bon Bon, the Funtime Foxy. You know, those are like your main four fun times. Then if we come over here, we have Lolbit, which is practically a reskinned Foxy. Then we have Yendo, which is I think Funtime. I think it's just an endoskeleton that's supposed to be for like an extra like Funtime Freddy. But then we have the Electro Babs and all of the Biddy Babs, which I'm pretty sure on night 1 or night 2, you have to hide under a desk and they will try like to claw their way like to get you. Then you have the mini arenas, which the mini arenas are just like Bellora's little helpers. Then you have Enard, which Enard is a combination of everybody else, or I'm pretty sure it's just these four, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is for as a fact these four, but they say everybody, so it could also be just like everybody else, but yeah, that's your cast. Again, I honestly really have high hopes for this. I really like the more design, I like this more gray, black, and white design. I think it's gonna go really good. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the blueprints. Hey guys, so welcome to the blueprints. As you can see, this layout looks a lot like the OG, where honestly we can just hop right in and get started. So if you see, we're going to start at that. So if you see at the very bottom of the blueprints, that's where the elevator is. It's gonna be more circular. Just highlight it, and then once you get off the elevator, you get into the small box, just a nice little starting area, But then from there, both of these blue lines that you see are both vents, and then the black line is what's it called? It's a conveyor belt. But yeah, if you go up into the blue vent, you get into the main area that has like the giant fan, the both the shock buttons, how you get to the Funtime Auditorium and the Ballora Gallery, and yeah. Speaking of the Ballora Gallery, I think we should do that side. There's just not that much happening on that side. So if you go to your left from the main room, that is the Ballora gallery. And if you look above that, that's just a little maintenance closet or like extra storage. And if you look all the way to the very, very left room, you see the breaker room, which that's where Funtime Freddy is in the actual game. And yeah, so now if we go back to the middle and you go up, that's where you get the Circus gallery, which is where Baby is, or is believed to be. Baby is never actually shown there, but yeah. Then if you go back to middle, then you go to your right. That's when you would enter the um the um fun time auditorium. Sorry, I don't know why my stutter is so bad today, but yeah. If you look up from there, that is the little extra night, the sixth night, the private room stuff, where you would face off against Anard, and I'm pretty sure that's also where custom night takes place. And yeah, then if you go back to Funtime Foxy's room, and if you keep going right, that's where you would enter the one little technician room where you would fix up Baby and Funtime Freddy. And yeah, and if you actually go to that conveyor belt and follow it, that's where you get the scooping room, where at the end of the game on Knot 5, you get scooped from Anard, and basically getting scooped is just, this might be a bit of a blood gore warning. You get all your organs scooped out, and the animatronic goes inside, and then now you are a skin suit. Yeah, I mean, that's just the layout. Again, it's a very, very, pretty much the exact same, except for I'm added a maintenance closet. But I did of course add my own little twist to things. But yeah, that being said, let's get into the tour. What's up, guys? Welcome to the tour. And yeah, as you can tell, we have everything built. We are going to be starting out here because that is where everything does start. If you can tell, this is the elevator is a lot. Again, I made this I think a bit too big than what I wanted it to be. I thought I would need a lot more space. But yeah, you have the Baby poster, you have the Ballora poster, you have the elevator and the button. You have. I saw that like there was two wall speakers, some pipes everywhere. This is just like a basic fan design. I wanted to do one of those rotating fans, but I really just forgot how to. I used to be able to do redstone. Now I'm a builder and somewhat of a PvPer, which if you want to see me actually, PvP, you should go check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/bentherestudios, which I actually just probably about an hour or two ago did a 50 kill race with a few of my good friends. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, the elevator, if you go out, oh, there you go. I will say, this place has it's gonna have no lighting in it whatsoever. So actually, just for that, I might turn the brightness up, just so, like, you guys are fine in the video. But yeah, we're gonna have a flashlight with us, but this is just the little, this is just, like, the little starting area. There's not that much to it. And yeah, you go all the way through this vent. You normally have hand unit, tell you a story or something like that. Yeah. I saw I already left on that light. But that's fine. Here's where you get to the actual control module. I know that like this would be green and stuff. I wasn't really sure how to make this green, so I just kind of went with it. Anyway, here's where like you would have the actual like shockers. These don't actually work. Like if you like hear my mouse clicking. But yeah, let's start off here. Let's just go down the exact same as the actual tour route. So here is where you have Ballora as well as her mini arenas. Again, like these rooms are pretty much basically empty over here. I was gonna add party tables and stuff, but I realized, hey, this is just like a rental bunker. Like the actual because again, this is only the a first part out of a two-part thing. Like the next one will be out, hopefully within the next day or two, because I've honestly just kind of been pumping out these videos. But then you go back here to this maintenance closet, which this has a prototype Ballora, not like a prototype. This is a fitness Ballora from it just said it was from Tales of the Pizzaplex. I thought, hey, it just kind of makes sense, behind Ballora's thing. Let's take a little, maintenance closet, not too much. Then you go in here, you have the breaker room, which has which has Funtime Freddy. Of course, you'd be messing around with the switches, doing this. There's wires and pipes everywhere, and yeah, Freddy. I actually I like how all these like Funtime models look. I don't know. I think that they look cleaner than the rest of them. Then we head up to Baby's place, which I can already. Oh, I forgot. I can't really turn off this light, but yeah. This is where you'd go and you'd have Baby, which if you can actually see her back there, she is back there. We can go check her out. But I added this little guy, little Joe, hanging. Got the magician. You got the 4 lights. I added this because I don't know. That just made sense. This looks like this because I know like in the games you would like hide, and I imagine it's like you hide here and they like try to open it, but like yeah, close it and stuff like that. I don't know. It's nice. Here, we can actually go, like, look at Baby, which if you want to see that. And honestly, I did add a light for her room, just so we can get a clearer look. Here's the Electrobab. Here's the Baby. Here's the Biddy Bab. Yeah, just I put all this. I did this little basic stage design for for all three, like for all 3 of the animatronics. Now, I think it looks nice. I really enjoy this shot and how it looks. I don't know. I just think it's a really cool shot to have. But yeah. So if we make our way back through this vent, normally hand unit would tell you something, a little story. Which honestly, I didn't grab hand unit. I just like now thought about it. But I don't know. You get to the Funtime Auditorium, which again, it's just well, I don't know why it's so bright in here. Anyway, spoilers. But yeah, here you would have Funtime Foxy on his little stage, which again it's just pipes and stuff. And yeah, if you go back here would be the private room where you would have the Fredbear plushie. We'd have just like this little area, and actually this mod, or one of my mods, has this really cool feature where you can actually input any code, which for sure I should have locked in this code 1983. That would open something. It doesn't activate anything at the moment, but yeah, you have your doors. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's like this room also has a light in it. It's just I'm pretty sure I forgot to put a light switch. Yeah, like you have that vent. If you go out here, here's where you would have Lobit and Yendo. Lobit and Yendo, which I just like how all of these like models look. I don't know, they look much. Again, like they just look cleaner. I don't know why. But yeah, this is just some extra tables, extra chairs. And not even just like extras, of old stuff. You'd have boxes and parts everywhere. You have these little gas tanks. Yeah, again, this whole this whole location is kind of more basic than what I normally would do. But yeah, here's where you would have the quote unquote technician's office, where you would like help build, or again like you would have Funtime Freddy on night 2, I think, and then you'd have deactivated Baby on night 4 or something like that, where you like boop his nose to unlock his faceplate. Now type in this keypad and take that SSID card or something like that. But yeah, again, very basic. There is no one here, but yeah, that works. Is this that's why. Hold on, guys. You're not supposed to be, seeing this, inside of the process. But yeah, if you come back here, that's where a nut is. But that's just where that leads. I do want to go actually through here and do it. Here is the scooping room, which again I really like how this room looks. But I decided to put this guy in here, Bronze Freddy. Yeah, Bronze Freddy. I don't know. He looks cool. I imagine he's who we get put into on night 4, night 5. I know that we got like I know that like we get put into a suit and stuff. I'm pretty sure no one knows who it is. Hasn't been confirmed or anything. I try to find like all the individual parts, because it shows like Funtime Freddy, Ballora, and like Foxy's outer shells and stuff. But that wasn't there, so I decided to put some extra parts. There's blood, because you get your organs kind of ripped out. I really like the shot of a Nard, just kind of like like, you know, looking at you through the darkness. But yeah, that's the location. Yeah, I really do like how this came out. I genuinely think this might be my favorite build that I've built so far. If I'm gonna be realistic with you, I really do like how this came out. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the outro, I guess, in the elevator. I don't know where else I would do it for this, but yeah, that's me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully there should be some more, you know, some more smaller videos being pumped out. I actually did get a new video idea that is actually from one of the comments that one of you guys left. So again, I would really want to say, I really want to really say, I appreciate you guys so much. I've been getting a lot new, like, I'm pretty sure I've gotten 20 new followers within the last, I don't know, 20, like, 8 days or so. I've gotten a lot of comments. I've gotten a lot of likes. I know that currently my FNAF 2 video is blowing up, which now there should be a playlist. I know that I forgot it earlier. I actually just made the playlist this morning, so like, I don't know, about 12 hours ago. But yeah, again, I hope you guys enjoy. Please make sure to check out the playlist of all my other Minecraft FNAF videos, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.